Hey, it's Scotty, and I'm here with my new foster piggy, and I've come up with a name. He's so licky. You're a licky boy. And I got so many great names, and I'm not going to stretch this out. I want to share the name that I've decided on. I've been on a Harry Potter kick lately. You know, I guess you're never really too old, but I was too old and busy when the books came out to really get into them when they first came out. And they were always on my list, and I've always been so busy. So I've been listening to the audiobooks. And I decided that a fun, sweet name, because remember I had a piggy, Ron, who was actually named Ron Weasley by the kids that had him. I always liked that name, and it always made people smile. And I thought, now, I don't know if you know this, but I adopted a hamster a few months back. I always like to have a hamster or a few because there's such a need for hamster adoptions. There's so many unwanted hamsters in every shelter, and I just do what I can. And I have a hamster named Hammy Potter, and I thought, it would be, oh, this is great, would be a fun name for him is Neville. Look at me. Neville Longbottom. Neville Roundbottom. Why is he so licky? So this is Neville. Now, if you came up with a really good name that I didn't choose, maybe this is the year. Maybe this is the time to go to the shelter, go to a rescue on my worldwide rescue list, and save another piggy. There's always room. There's always room for another piggy or two or three. Now, of course, all piggies shouldn't live alone. So we want to try to pair up our boys. But maybe pulling one out of the shelter and then finding a buddy for him at your local rescue, that might be a way to go. Anyways, that's not what this video is about. This video is actually about vitamin C. Now, I love the Child Life liquid vitamin C. Did I not bring the bottle of Child Life liquid vitamin C? I've got a syringe here of it. But I wanted to try these first. So I'm always looking for alternatives to the Child Life because not everyone can find it. And lots of people swear by these. And Oxbow is a company that we trust. They make the critical care, but you can't necessarily get them everywhere. So I saw these, and now, do I recommend them? I was really annoyed because it doesn't clearly say how much vitamin C is on it. Oh, I was going to save this part for last. I was going to say it doesn't matter how much vitamin C there is in them, and it doesn't matter anything if your piggies don't like them. The only place that you could find how much vitamin C was in this ridiculous text. You see right there in the middle, it says vitamin C, 12,500 milligrams per kilogram. And that's all it says. And so I had to do the math, and I had to write it down here on this notebook. So, of course, there's 1,000 grams in a kilogram. And so they said there's 12,500 kilograms, 12,500 milligrams of vitamin C per kilogram. So that means that there's 12.5 milligrams of vitamin C per gram. Now, just in the comments, if I got this math wrong, please let me know, and I'll have to redo this video. Look, he's just tearing this up. So that basically means that per tablet, there's 31.25 milligrams of vitamin C. Now, the Exotic Animal Vet Center in Pasadena says that a guinea pig needs 25 to 50 milligrams, and you shouldn't go above 100, especially if your piggies are older and have arthritis. But anything less than that, and they will basically pee out what their body doesn't need. So 31 milligrams is such a random amount. But piggies seem to, that was the thing. That was what I was worried about, is will they eat the cookies? Now, these have 25 milligrams per cookie, which basically means 2 cookies gives the daily amount of vitamin C. And 2 of these would be a little bit more than the maximum. So, okay, he seems to like both of these. So if he eats both of these, then basically he's getting 56 milligrams, which is just a couple milligrams more than what would be daily recommended. So that's fine. But I did more math. Okay, so the oxbow, so that's how much is in each cookie. But look, the oxbow tablets are 25 milligrams each, and there's 60 in a bag for $8. So that, again, if I did this math weird, let me know in the comments. That means that there's 1,500 milligrams of vitamin C per bag at $8. Okay, and then the Science Selective has 31.25 milligrams of vitamin C per tablet, and I counted out the bag. There were 44 tablets per bag, and they roughly weighed about 2.5, a little bit more or less than 2.5 grams per tablet, even though the whole bag weighed, like a little bit more than 100. It said that there was supposed to be 100 grams in this package. There was slightly more. So give or take, roughly, there is 1,364 milligrams per bag of vitamin C at $8, roughly $8 to $10. Now, for $10. So then I was like, okay, well, what about the Child Life liquid vitamin C? I'll just put it up, a little picture of it up right here, so you can see the jar, because I don't want to get up since Mr. Longbottom is on my lap. But the Child Life is the best value because there's 118 milliliters in the jar of the liquid. And there's 50 milligrams per milliliter. So 1 cc, 1 syringe full, 1 milliliter oral syringe gives you the 50 milligrams. So that is your daily supply. Even half of a milliliter would be the minimum daily recommended amount. Okay, so let's see. He's doesn't want to eat this one. Is it because he's sick of that one, or because he's already eaten plenty of cookies? Let's try this one again. I don't want him to eat the whole thing, but because it wouldn't be fair. We want to be scientific. Okay, so he's just done with the cookies in general. Probably if I would have given him this cookie first, he would eat this cookie. Yes. I haven't gotten him to purr yet. So back to the math here real quick, and I'll wrap this video up, is the Child Life Liquid Vitamin C gives you 5,900 milligrams of vitamin C in the bottle. And the bottle is $8 to $10 online. And I even found it for cheaper than that. And if you buy 3 bottles at the same time on Amazon, they had a deal. I'll put a link in the description for all of these, and you can decide. And if you know of a vitamin C where you are that you like best, that you're using, let us know, because some people have said, oh, I can't get this in the UK, blah, blah, blah. But, right, so let's just recap. The Oxbow gives you 60 tablets for about $8. There's 25 milligrams per tablet, and there's a total of 1,500 milligrams of vitamin C in the bag, and basically 1 to 2 tablets a day. So that's anywhere between 1 month and 2 months supply. Whereas the Science, so that's this stuff, that's these guys. The Science Selective is, now he just really seemed to like it, this vitamin C Care, that only had 1,364 milligrams of vitamin C in the whole bag for $8 to $10, and each tablet was 30 milligrams. So if you're just giving one a day, there's only 44, so then that's about a month and a half, right? And if you gave 2 tablets, then you'd be giving slightly more than what they would need. So it's just a really random. If you gave one, I would just give my piggies 1 of those, and then they'd be sort of in the middle of what would be the recommended amount. And then the Child Life gives you 118 1 milliliter doses, and so basically half of a milliliter would give you the same amount as one of these cookies, right? So 1 milliliter, 1 cc, 1 syringe full of the Child Life Liquid Vitamin C is the equivalent of 2 of these cookies. And I think the good part about the vitamin C is that it teaches your piggies to trust and not fear the syringe, and over time they really do love the vitamin C. Some piggies find it to be extra sweet or extra a little bit sour. You ready to go back? We're training for lap time and patience. No, I'm not getting attached at all to him. Not at all. Look at this ear. He's got the white face, and you look like Snoopy. From on this side. Doom, do, 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 do. Right, cue the Snoopy music. You do look like Snoopy, huh? I've already had a guinea pig named Snoop. So I think any of these are viable options, but I'm going to stick with the Child Life Liquid Vitamin C and green peppers. So I will put 2 videos right here. I will put the video about green peppers and how much vitamin C is in a green pepper, and then I will also put one of my vitamin C, Child Life Liquid Vitamin C videos. All right. I hope this helped. I hope this was interesting. And thank you for all the name suggestions. So remember, don't shop, adopt. All right. Thanks for watching.